Howdy and welcome back. Today we hit a pretty good milestone installing the cross braces, the pressure bar, and the chip breaker. Well, now that I've got the pressure bar and the chip breaker installed, it's probably worth some explanation. The pressure bar is adjusted primarily at both ends by these two items here. So this is a spring that holds it down, and this kind of jack screw, set screw, is used to adjust the upward travel. And then this set screw at each end appears to have to do with adjusting the level of the pressure bar from end to end. So the pressure bar is adjusted so that it is tangent to the circle of the knives, and it holds down the board as it exits the cutter head to prevent chatter. The chip breaker is also adjusted to be tangent to the circle of the cutter, but it has some mechanism that I'll show you in a moment that lifts it up above the stock when stock feeds through. So I've temporarily removed this front cross brace. And then here's the chip breaker. These long screws that I put in earlier, they work against these bosses that were part of the infeed roll. The way they work is when stock goes through the machine, it lifts the infeed roll and then lifts up the chip breaker so that the stock can go underneath the chip breaker. So once I have knives in the cutter head and set, all these adjustments will be made one final time. So the height of the rollers, the height of the chip breaker, these jack screws, as I call them, for the in-feed roll, the pressure bar and its level. Well, those will all be adjusted once the knives are in place. In addition, this brass plate will get adjusted once the roller height is adjusted, so that it has just a small gap in between it and the roller. As a precursor to all those other adjustments, we'll level the table. We'll get it parallel to the cutter head. And that's done with these two jack screws.